I think it's time we talk about the Great Michigan Bush Company. Who we are, and what we stand for. We'll toss a little bit of flying video in for you also. Stay tuned. Aviation, the way it was meant to be. This week, I sent out an email or a message to all of our members. Let's say to the people that you've seen on the videos. And I got some replies back. First of all, Stryker started out with how we started. Great Michigan Bush Company started as a text stream between about 5 guys who just enjoyed flying together. Somewhere in this text stream, we needed a name. And I think it was Stryker who came up with the Great Michigan Bush Company. If there's any bush pilots out there who've been to Alaska, they know where the plane the name is from. And it's an insight to how we think. It's fun, it's tongue-in-cheek. After we came up with this name, we went to a trip together. There was 5 of us. We went to North Fox Island. It's really kind of where we solidified. North Fox Island is a RAF airport. There's no cell service. There's no facilities. You go in and you leave your name and something in the mailbox to state you were there. You camp out. You bring your own tent. Everything you bring in, you need to bring out. You even need to bring your own water. It was a fun trip, and it is a fun place to go visit. If you haven't been to North Fox Island in Michigan and you're in the Midwest, it's a great destination. Thank you everyone at the RAF for making that possible. And then we just enjoyed flying with each other, so we continue to fly. Looking at that North Fox trip, photographs I took and some video I took, there's one of 5 airplanes still flying. We've all either sold our aircraft or we don't fly any longer. And that's something about the Great Michigan Bush Company. We're not a set group of people. We're not a set idea. It's evolved over time. It's its own entity. It's based around non-travel type of flying, adventure flying. The reason we're flying is not to go somewhere, but to fly. And that's a value of the Great Michigan Bush Company. Stevie Q said it in his reply. It's taking like-minded aviators and trying to bring us together. We don't fly to go to lunch. We don't fly to go camping. We fly for the sake of flying, and lunch and camping become secondary. The Great Michigan Bush Company is a bunch of pilots sharing camaraderie and knowledge and friendship while we fly. We fly because it's what we do. So as this group came together, you eventually run out of airports. So we started flying to people's backyard airports, not just grass strips, but unmarked fields. We found other airports that folks had in their backyard, small strips, strips with obstructions. And this turned us down the road of, STOL flying. We started having these STOL, I don't want to say competitions, they're STOL practices. We go out and get a whole bunch of people to practice STOL flying. And of course, nobody's keeping track to who flies the shortest takeoff and landings. We're honing our skills so that we can take it to the field and safely, open up our adventures to further flying. We hoped to take a group and go out west this year, and that didn't work out, but we ended up in the Smoky Mountains, and we spread the Great Michigan Bush Company word down there, meeting many people. Some of us knew us from the videos, others had no idea who we are. But along the way, we made friends, and we made friends everywhere. It was pretty amazing. Every stop, we walked in, we met some pilots who then gave us a hand in accomplishing our mission. We flew the Smoky Mountains. We flew in North Carolina. We flew the Outer Banks. We flew in Ohio. And along the way, people from YouTube, people from Facebook, people from just forums reached out and helped us have a great trip. We hope to do it again next year. Next year, it's either North Dakota, Utah, maybe Idaho. Idaho takes a long time. But again, we're going to take the Great Michigan Bush Company word and our ideas and our philosophy of flying for camaraderie and friendship and bring it somewhere else. Hollywood states that to him, the Great Michigan Bush Company is a bunch of guys that love to seek out adventure and aviation together. He brought up the nicknames. He wasn't a fan of the nicknames at first, but then he figured out these call signs are based on our characters. You know, Stryker mentioned that they have to be a little self-deprecating. You know, I'm Scooter. If you ever watch me in the videos or watch my legs or watch me move, I never stop moving. I'm constantly moving. Stryker, well, he's hit a few things with his airplane in his general aviation adventures. Riddle? Yeah, Riddle's a play on a university, maybe.
Rocky Mountain oysters. You ever had Rocky Mountain oysters? I've now had Rocky Mountain oysters.
I have had Rocky Mountain oysters as well.
All right.
Hollywood had to do with his shiny, flashy Cessna 170 that he's now sold. But now he's got Rainbow Bright. I like it. It's a Cessna 140 that has a big rainbow painted over it. And I love it. It's self-deprecating. He's making fun of the color of his airplane. Blue suede shoes, my airplane. It was named after the velvet interior reminding somewhat of the 1970s Elvis days. So it got the name Blue Suede Shoes. Stevie Q. Stevie Q's nickname, Stevie Q's call sign, was based off of just tossing it out one day, and he took great offense to it. If you're hanging out with us, you don't like the nickname, embrace it. It probably won't stick, but if you put up a little fight, that's going to be your call sign. Again, we're poking fun at each other and we're having fun. And that's definitely a value of the Great Michigan Bush Company. The Great Michigan Bush Company really is. I'm reaching out to other folks who have airplanes, people who want to be pilots, people who want to be good pilots, people who want to have fun with an airplane. That's the Great Michigan Bush Company to Scooter, is the promotion of aviation through aviating, hoping to create aviators. Over the last year, the Great Michigan Bush Company has even, expanded beyond the people and the places, and we're concentrating on helping others, using aviation. We participate in Operation Good Cheer. It's for the Children and Family Services of Michigan. Hundreds of aviators around Michigan participate in this. But every year since the Great Michigan Bush Company has been around, we've delivered gifts for them. The group looks forward to participating in this, and it's just one of the ways that we try to give back a bit to the community. There's a few businesses that we've helped out. You've seen the farm strip. We've reached out and tried to promote the Crooked Creek Dairy Farm, just a farming family. Joe Lee's Crosswind Cafe in Owasso. Pilot Rodeo there. We were invited to do it again next spring. It was a huge success with tens of pilots participating in the events. We did a stall demonstration. We did a spot landing contest. We did a beanbag drop contest. Spectators watched. We promoted general aviation to the public, trying just to promote flying for the sake of flying. And as Stryker said, at this point, the Great Michigan Bush Company is bigger than just a YouTube channel or a group of friends flying or an Instagram or a TikTok channel or a Facebook page. It's become bigger than all of us together. So that's the Michigan Bush Company. We promote general aviation and we fly airplanes. Love to take you along on the adventures. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for further adventures, and if you made it this far, please give us a thumbs up. like and subscribe. By liking our video, subscribing, and leaving a comment, you will also help promote general aviation